serious.
I agree, man. This is a first, man. This is the earliest we have ever been.
Yeah. What do you feel about that? I mean, do feelings good or bad? What do you think of day games, noon games, especially when it's obviously playoffs and you talk about the atmosphere? Do you want to give more people a drink, or you want to kind of be all early on with all the thing? What do you think of it?
Well, I mean, since we're going to the game, it's about towing that line, walking that fine line between feeling good and remembering the game.
Yes.
I remember when I went to the Super Bowl in 2010, I had like a strict 1 beer per half rule that I enforced, mainly because I didn't want to have to miss any of the game.
Yep.
But I mean, there were guys getting pulled out of that game wasted in the first quarter. I mean,
Super Bowl.
Imagine that. So I think this is a focused crowd today. There aren't, by my count, any beer bongs by any of the people who are going to the game.
No. People already filing in at a pretty good clip back there up the Oneida Nation gate.
Yep. We'll be heading into Verizon Gate ourselves in a little bit. But, Tommy, we've got a couple things. I can't say enough about the job that Packers coverage has done overall this week leading up to the game. Killer articles, podcasts, the whole thing.
Yep.
We are personally working on our second of 3 episodes for this particular game. Tune in after the game. But for now, man, we got a couple things to talk about. Some last-minute hot button issues to hit on. Probably no bigger story going into this than Aaron Rodgers
and his lonely calf.
I mean, living here in Green Bay, it's not like we have any inside information. It's pretty tight-lipped around here as usual. That's kind of the general approach.
Mike's only going to give you what he wants to, but it's it's just a question, as doctors have said, is it he'll play. It's just a matter of how much it inhibits it. We saw when he came back in that it was pretty much shotgun staying in the pocket, and that's such a huge element of his game. I mean, just the question is what changes as far as his game plan and what we can do with them? Does it take away a dimension, and how much is that going to affect us? How much is their pass rush going to be able to get after us?
You bring up a lot of good points, man. I mean, first things first, he has played with this injury in 2 games now. He played in Tampa when it happened. He played with it after he really aggravated it against Detroit and just stayed in the pocket pretty much the whole time. The numbers after he came back out of Detroit, 11 of 13 and a touchdown. I mean, dude can play from the pocket. I was trying to think of a comparison. Did you ever hear that story about back when Elvis Presley was too racy and they wouldn't show him from they would only show him from the waist up?
Yeah.
And all he had to work with, he put a ring on his finger and just was kind of doing. That's my comparison for this game. He's limited, but he's gonna make the most of it.
Yes, and now that everybody is fully aware of the situation, I think the offensive line is just going to. They perform great all year, but they know how important it is to keep him upright and give him time in the pocket and to allow holes. And it's a good thing if they lean on Eddie a little bit. His touches are down this year, obviously, because Rodgers has been with us the whole year. But if in the cold, we can establish if Eddie can wear these guys down and bop them and keep them honest and make them have to respect the run and the pass, it's only going to benefit Rodgers. I mean, if everybody's hitting on all cylinders, Rodgers isn't going to need to be running for his life or evading the pocket.
Yeah, that's a sweet jersey. That is a sweet jersey.
What? They're boyfriends.
Yeah, right. Oh, nice.
D-Bach?
D-Boxer, man. That guy's
he's awesome.
Cool dude. We're down with D-Bach.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Big time.
Really?
What? Do you want to say hello to the camera?
Yeah.
This is just a YouTube show.
A fan kind of webcast, pregame webcast.
Live from Stadium Drive.
Well, why don't you step in the middle here?
I know, we can see you jumping. That's what's going on. Hey, what's your name?
Megan.
All right, Megan, what's your name?
I'm Kara.
Kara and Megan. Where you guys? My name's Matty Day.
If you don't mind.
Live from Stadium Drive. This is Tommy Burns.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Megan. And
Yeah, I'm Kara.
Nice to meet you. And you've been going out with D-Bach for, sorry, that's kind of what we call him, for 7 years.
Yeah, we did it in college and after that, so yeah.
How you digging it here around Green Bay?
My whole family is from actually the Midwest, and I grew up a Packer fan, so it kind of works out perfectly.
Real cool.
All worked out very well. That's funny how those things work out.
Yeah.
And we're from San Diego.
And this is my
so-
childhood friend. Yeah, we grew up in San Diego, and she went to school here in Wisconsin. So we kind of
where at?
Marquette.
Marquette. Nice. That's a great
Go
school.
Marquette.
Yeah.
Go Golden Eagles. Absolutely. We support Marquette around here.
Yes.
Well, how do you think D-Bach and the rest of his O-line are going to do against these Dallas? What are you thinking going into this game? Is Rodgers going to be able to stay upright?
I'm hoping, I really hope. I mean, at this point, our O-line is doing really well, and they're all really great guys. And, I'm hoping for the best. And Aaron is awesome anyways, so I think that he can come out here even pushing through some kind of an injury. So
Did either of you see that really great article on Grantland where they kind of profiled the 5 offensive linemen?
I did. I read it the other day.
It was pretty funny.
It was.
Seems like a pretty cool guys. Have you kind of got a chance to meet some of them?
Yeah, definitely have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all really good guys. Yeah.
What are you thinking coming into the game?
I just am thinking go Pack go, and we're going to win. And there's not an if. We're going to win.
You feel the same way? You feel confident going into this?
Yeah, you know what I do? I have a little bit of anxiety because I have a little bit more personal connection with
I'd
him.
say, yeah.
I'm an athlete myself, so I just kind of I'm looking forward to the win. So
Well, your man does a heck of a job out there.
thanks. Yeah.
He's playing like he's been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah,
So
which
it's
is
like-
why I'm excited now. So let's just keep it
No,
going, guys.
we're good.
Keep it
We're
going.
going to celebrate
Heck
for
yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
Right
Pep
on.
rally.
Nice
Megan
meeting you
Carey?
guys. Thanks so much.
Hey, thank you guys very much. Enjoy the game.
Thanks for coming by.
Very cool.
Right on, dude.
And I mean that that O-line is such a important unit today. It's you look at it, so much of it is going to revolve around that, as it does all the time. But Lang says he's just about 100% or whatever. I mean, he's feeling tip-top shape.
Lang off the injury report.
Yep.
That's sweet.
Yep.
So, I mean, O-line is doing a fantastic job. You feel good about leaving A-Rod in the pocket. Maybe he scrambles a bit. Like I said, they've been real tight-lipped. Let's look at the other side of the ball a little bit. I really want to focus on the Cowboys and what they bring to the table. That offense had a historic year, man. I mean, top passer rating, top running back with the most rushing yards, and receiver with the most receiving touchdowns. That trio combination has never been done before in NFL history. And here they come. Here they come, man. I mean, DeMarco Murray, best running back in the league this year. You feel all right about Packers' run D going up against that?
I feel like we've slowly been actually. What did you say earlier today that in the last certain amount of games we're 5th in rush defense?
Over the last 8 games, Packers are 5th in rush defense, but
haven't faced a back like DeMarco Murray.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But obviously, everybody's talking about Clay moving into the inside. But then, guys like Guyon and even Boyd and, some of these guys who are getting reps and playing big. And we all know about Mike Daniels and everything. I mean, I think we have a heck of a chance. And here's the one thing, I'm just going to knock on wood about it. With, he's had fumbling troubles in the past 5 times this year, as we talked about earlier this past week. It's cold out. The ball is going to be hard. And he's got a broken left hand. Now, they'll tape that up and it's a club and everything, but think about, and going 2 hands when they talk about a guy, putting both hands on the ball. If one's just like a wad of whatever, that's not gripping the ball like those guys can,
And like we said, he already has 5 fumbles on the year.
So I hope to see guys, obviously go for the tackle first, but if you're mobbing the guy, I want guys, just ripping that ball up.
Dude.
Yeah, because it's, think about having one hand away in cold and I'm looking forward to the possibility of that playing a factor.
I want to talk about, because this offense, those are the big guys, but a guy who's been with that team for a long time makes some crucial 3rd down catches, including against the Lions. He really kind of woke up last week, is Jason Witten, tight end for the Cowboys. Matt Bowen pointed out from Bleacher Report, that is a dude who I hope they have schemes to keep him in check, especially on 3rd down. Watch him over the middle, see how the Packers do. Devon House is playing today. Maybe he'll be a factor. There are a lot of guys to cover. There are a lot of guys to cover.
I'd like to see, he's kind of our big guy. I'd like to see him really kind of jamming Dez at the line and throwing off that timing, because that's what's worked against us. And you always see what's kind of worked against us, when guys jam Jordy and Cobb and throw off the timing, when there's that extra beat, that extra second that everything is off. It'd be nice to kind of maybe put one on the bottom, one on the top. If house plays low, put a safety over the top, and just kind of take that away, because
that O-line
triangle is made for a very impressive offense.
It's a great offense. Yeah. Look for a well-rested Packers.
That's not to take away from Witten,
for real.
But
big time. But I think a big key to this game is going to be our man Julius getting up there, man. Starting to get a little long in the tooth, so he was appreciative of that 2-week rest.
Yep,
that's money. That's real big. And he was playing in Chicago the last couple of years. He knows the cold. This is tight.
And think about him at this stage in his career, he knows by this point the importance of this game. I mean, he wasn't with the Bears when they made it to the Super Bowl that last time. Obviously, the Panthers, with him, haven't made it. He may say it's another game or whatever, but I think I did hear him say, he knows what a special time this is and the opportunity that it is.
Did I have a bunch of Bloody Mary in my mustache and I was talking to D-Box lady?
It still is nothing on your mustachical.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Last week. It was impressive, folks. If
the last 7 minutes of last week's episode, ice.
It was pretty great.
Not nearly as cold today, though.
No, it's really pretty,
us, man. I mean, and this is what we're talking about. You live in this kind of weather, and all of a sudden it's below zero, like it has been the last week. Today it's up around 20, and it's just kind of like sweet.
Yep. There's something to your blood thickening up. I mean, there is an acclimation, and we were talking about it earlier, just about what kind of factor that has, and it's definitely a factor. It's not going to determine the game, but if you can keep, we can sustain long offensive drives, keep their offense cold on the bench. It's good. We all know nothing's fun to just stand around in the cold. Nobody likes standing around in the cold, and especially if you get your first shock of it. Think about it. Just transport yourself back, as we said before. 20 or 30 degrees in November is very different than 30 degrees in April.
Hey, how you doing? Want to talk?
Come on up.
What podcast is this?
This is live from Stadium Drive. What's your name? Where are you from?
I am Kelly. I'm from Sheboygan.
Kelly from Sheboygan.
Kirsten from Sheboygan.
Yes. Do you know when we have players who we think did a great job, our award on the show is a Sheboygan shout out.
Are you kidding?
I shit you not.
Are you from Sheboygan?
No.
Just repping Wisco, yeah.
Sheboygan isn't even as fun to say as like a Schwabenon.
You're right. Or like Pulaski. But no, Sheboygan's kind of cool.
Oconomowoc is a good one.
That's a good one.
How many people are listening to this right now?
No way to tell till after, but it is, it's out there in cyberspace, all just floating around.
Let's just say millions.
Oh yeah,
millions.
We got YouTube page, we got followers. Oh yeah.
I'll follow you guys.
Yeah. Go to.
This view is impeccable.
It's the best. It's the best.
Yeah,
Here we are. Hi.
Yeah.
Come on back after the game. We'll be over by the fence, and we'll be all loud and shit.
All right.
Very cool.
This is my friend from New York and my friend from Dallas. He's a Cowboys fan.
All right.
Ooh.
Go Pack, go! Woo!
I'm obsessed with Lambo.
Thank you.
They're
Thank
so
you.
excited.
Right on.
Is this the podcast?
Oh, dude.
What the hell?
The token Pats fan.
What in the world?
The token Pats fan.
Been crazy. It's starting to pick up a little bit, man.
It is serious.
This weather is.
We are at 11:24. It is approaching time, and it is getting to a fever pitch here in Green Bay,
Boiling.
Wisconsin.
People are not deterred by this weather. It's
Oh,
gonna be loud in there today.
Yeah.
I gotta
Can we
talk
get that
about
Patriots hat out of the way? You see that right there? I'm just gonna keep my hand there.
Nice.
There you go.
So, talk about the Cowboys from Dallas coming up to this cold weather. I gotta give a shout out to my Sheboygan shout out to my old man, Tim Day. He
Great American.
I couldn't find the article, but according to him, Press Gazette ran a little piece about what it was like practicing in Dallas going into this game. Des Bryant was the only one in 38-degree practice weather not wearing long sleeves. Everyone else.
38.
38. And they're bundling up. Bogus.
Yep.
They're in for it, man. They're in for it. Romo obviously grew up here, but
you're so far removed.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
big time.
it's as we talked about. By the time you're in the middle of summer, your blood's thin again. We have to reacclimate every year.
Every year.
I mean that
Every year.
he hasn't basically been around here since he went to Eastern Illinois, was it, or just Illinois? Something
Small school.
Yeah.
But man,
did you see real quick how Green Bay Press Gazette reprinted their front page? Was a reprint of the ice ball?
I threw a quote on our Facebook page today of Vince.
Nice.
It was basically saying it was about just go on the page and see, man. It's up there. It was our Ice Bowl thing, but this ain't no Ice Bowl 2. This is 2015. This is happening today, Packers fans.
It is great.
Today. I think I don't know, man. There's a couple factors going in this game. We're going to try and touch on. Get the fuck up out of here, Patriots, man.
Patriots, baby!
I was rooting for him last night. I was rooting for him last night. But
Maybe we'll see you guys in the Super Bowl.
who are you going to cheer for today?
I like you guys, so I'm going to root for the Packers, okay?
Return the favor, my man.
A little 36 Remax.
For real.
Hey, absolutely.
Much respect for Tom Brady.
Good thing Reggie White's not playing against Max Lane this time.
Rest in peace.
And you guys don't have Desmond Howard either, so that's good. But you got Aaron Rodgers. He's a good quarterback.
Yes.
He's no Drew Bledsoe, but
you got a good quarterback yourself.
You guys are the best.
Right on, man. Have a good time.
Nice Zubas.
I got some Zubas on here, man.
Heck
That's football fandom.
Got
Met my doppelganger.
Got the logo going on. It's,
Okay, so I got to touch on some shit. Dallas, 0-4 this season when facing a 3-4 defense.
very interesting.
I don't know what that means, man, but shoot. You know Dom is excited about employing some crazy shit today.
Yes. You would look for hopefully a couple bag of tricks out of our defense as far as stunts, schemes, looks that just haven't been given before. That, I mean, you have all season. You know you keep things in your back pocket. I'm looking forward to, just some different looks. Kind of give Tony something he hasn't seen before, and see what we can make of it.
Tony does not make the pre-snap adjustments that Aaron Rodgers makes. That's why he takes a lot of sacks, and he has been hindered by a back injury all year. He's not rolling out trying to do shit.
He's not a terribly mobile quarterback.
No, he never has been. He's got the escapability. Look for Rodgers to have a similar thing today, but the talk coming out of Dallas, they might be blitzing a bit more than teams usually do. Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks against the blitz. The numbers bear it out. Dude can read it, diagnose it, and shred it. But with him being limited today, I feel like they're going to test him early and they're going to test him often. Bring in the house that Dallas defense.
Which hopefully there's just in there. They're ready to go with just a lot of quick hits, 3-step drops, or just basically snap and throw. I mean, if he can deter them from the blitz by getting those quick outs and those, if they're going to commit, he's going to dump it out to the side or a screen game perhaps. I mean,
yeah,
you can eat away at the blitz. You can make them reluctant to blitz by quick, short, accurate passes that spread them right out. It's and it would be a great method to shake them off with that, and then you start spreading them out more, and we don't have to worry as much about the calf.
Well, you tuned in earlier this week. We both predicted Packers victories. Tommy,
which is strange.
Any final thoughts?
I'm just so excited.
So happy to be here.
Just so happy to be here. You talk about Green Bay, January. It's a special time in football, and I wouldn't rather have anybody but this football team. I'm just excited.
There was a good Big Mac quote based on the talk about Dallas bringing more pressure and blitzing and stuff like that.
Well, frankly, we welcome pressure.
Bring it on, Cowboys.
Bring on the pressure. What was it? The new saying? Get plowed, Lambo.
Get plowed, Lambo.
Get plowed.
Cheers, you all. Have a great day.
Thanks.
We will see you after the game.
Right back here. For 2014 season and 2015 divisional NFL round playoffs, Dallas Cowboys at the Green Bay Packers. We are live from Stadium Drive. Peace.
Yo, motherfucking Pack.
Where's the mouse? I promise, folks, the broadcast will end shortly.